I was paid to fake being a wedding guest. Then the bride asked me one question. Have you ever heard of a job where you're literally paid to attend a stranger's wedding? Well, that was my job. I worked for a really unusual staffing agency that hired people to act as extra guests at weddings. Our job was simple: fill empty seats, make the crowd look bigger in photos, and blend in like we actually belonged there. Before my first event, the agency gave us a handbook with one rule they repeated over and over again. It wasn't stay out of trouble or don't draw attention to yourself. It was this: if a real guest asks you a direct question, you are never allowed to lie. You could avoid the conversation, change the subject, or even say you didn't know. But if someone asked you something directly and you knew the answer, you had to tell the truth. A couple of weekends ago, I was assigned to be Aunt Alice's plus one. I later found out the groom's mother had hired extra guests because the groom's side of the family barely had anyone attending. About an hour into the reception, I noticed something that instantly made me uncomfortable. The groom had cornered one of the bridesmaids near the open bar. Twice, I saw him put his hand around her waist, and each time she looked clearly uncomfortable and tried to pull away. I didn't step in because we were trained never to volunteer information. She stared at me and asked one simple question: Did you see anything involving my fiance tonight?